Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ryan Jackson from Ryan Jackson LLC. Hope you all are doing well today. Hope you're having a good day. It's the first day of the week, Monday. So I hope you're having a good day. I'm gonna get into the topic for this video, and it's about the Super Bowl from yesterday. I'm sure that everyone watched. A lot of you did. Um, Me, I didn't care who won the game. I didn't want Matthew Stafford to win because I have feelings about Matthew Stafford, just personal, but I know I'm a hater when I say that, but whatever. I mean, I'm not a fan of the man, so call me whatever. You know, you're not a fan of a lot of people that I may not like, that I like, excuse me. A lot of y'all may not be fans of these people, but and I'm fans of them. So, but I wouldn't call you a hater. But whatever, it is what it is. But and I didn't want Cincinnati to win because they're in Ohio, so the whole Michigan Ohio thing. And but I just wanted to see a good game, and for the most part, it was a good game. The Rams defense, man, uh, 7 sacks on Joe Burrow. The Bengals front office need to do something about that. They need to do something about his offensive line because this young man won't play. He won't play for another 3 years if the offensive line is that bad. I mean, or he's going to demand out of Cincinnati. They have got to protect him. I know he suffered a minor injury to his knee, or a little, he was banged up there, and that ain't cool, man. You gotta protect your signal caller. That ain't good, especially in the Super Bowl. I mean, Mahomes, it was bad for him last year, but he had injuries to his offensive linemen. That was the reason why he was getting pressured so much. But Joe Burrow didn't have no offensive line. It wasn't injuries, it's just there was no offensive line. I mean, the poor young man was sacked 7 times. I mean, come on. It's hard to win when your quarterback sacked that many times. But I give Cincinnati credit. They hung in there. They played a good game. It was good up until the last 50 seconds, and then here come the laundry. The field was flooded with flags. It's like, really? I mean, seriously. I could count how many flags there were on one hand. But then there was a questionable holding call against Cincinnati secondary. I forgot who it was. They said he was holding Cooper Cup, and he really just had him like this, like he wasn't grabbing his like blatant grabbing his jersey. But they called that. Then they called another penalty, and so the Rams are down on the 2 yard line, and then they eventually scored. And I knew then. I said, "Yup." I told my wife, I said, "Yeah, the Rams gonna win the Super Bowl." And how sway that for the second year in a row, the host city's Super Bowl, excuse me, the host city's NFL team wins the Super Bowl. Last year, the Super Bowl was in Tampa. The Bucks won it. This year, it was in LA. The Rams won it. So, I mean, how sway? I mean, it's something to that. But I say that, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. But I'm not saying that that I'm a conspiracy theorist, but conspiracies do exist. They do. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we live in a country full of conspiracies. So, and that's sports included. And so I just thought those are questionable calls, and it that like I said, and Rams scored and touchdown, and that was it. And how fitting, the last play of the Super Bowl was a sack, Aaron Donald sack on Joe Burrow, of course. Offensive line once again. So, yeah, so they won. Stafford got a Super Bowl. So, and then people, well, he couldn't get it done in Detroit. So, this is I'm like, they had the second ranked defense in 2014 with Jim Cardwell, his first year there. They could have just built on that. Yes, they lost to Dallas, and that was some questionable calls in that game. But they could have built up that success, and they didn't. 2016, they made the playoffs, and that was the last time in the playoffs, by the way. And they lost to Seattle, and it is what it is. Next year after that, Jim Carroll is fired at the end of the 2017 season. So, I mean, am I happy for Stafford? Not really. I mean, just to be honest. I mean, he won. Congrats. But like I said, I just I don't know. I'm not one of these Lions fans that's yay Stafford, yay, that's my man, that's my quarterback. No, because he's not. You have Jared Goff, even though he can't compare to Matt Stafford, but I mean, come on, support Jared Goff, support the man. That's what fans do. At least that's what I thought. And then there's Detroit. That brings me to this Detroit Rams BS. What the hell is this shit about? Detroit Rams, really? I mean, I understand if you happy for Stafford, you want him to win. I get that. I don't I wouldn't do it, but that's just me personally. But to say you're a Detroit Rams fan when they don't even exist is it's buffoonish, it's foolish, it's stupid, it's ridiculous, it's asinine, it's all the above. It is. Come on. It's a national embarrassment for the city of Detroit. We're supposed to be passionate fans. What happened to pulling for your team, pulling for your players? Yeah, you criticize them, but you criticize them to do better. You're like, hey, man, y'all got to get it together. I'm going to still ride with you, but y'all got to get it together. And then if they don't, then so be it. But give them a chance. And I was told that on Facebook that hey you don't root for a guy that played for Detroit and is on another team and this and that. That's corny. No, what's corny is supporting a team when you have a team in your city. And then taking that team's name in another city and including it in your hometown, thus the Detroit Rams. That's goofball BS. That's corny. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. Utterly stupid. I don't care who don't like this. It's stupid. It's dumb. It don't make sense. So whatever. That's how I feel about it. Stafford won. Congrats. Whatever. Am I happy for him? No. Am I happy for the Rams? No, because they're fair weather fans. I mean, I saw Magic there. I saw Sean Penn, Chris Tucker, Charlie Theron. Um, I said Sean Penn. Who else? Matt Damon, I think. Was he there? I think he was there. It's like, of course, Kanye was there. It's like, okay, this is just a show. Y'all not real football fans. Y'all probably not even Rams fans. It's just something for y'all to do on a Sunday, and it's in LA. It's just so elitist and it's so annoying. I mean, I get it, whatever. But all these Rams fans, whatever. But yeah, the NFL made out like fat rats with the second largest city, the second media market, winning the Super Bowl. So thus the reason why I just thought those calls in the last few seconds was BS when they didn't throw penalties hardly throughout the game. Now that penalty where Cincinnati scored their first touchdown and Jalen Ramsey had his head turned around, that should have been a penalty. That should have been offensive um, unnecessary roughness or pass interference, whatever. That should have been on Cincinnati. I agree with that. The refs didn't call it. I don't know why, but then you call ticky tack holding penalties. It's just it don't make sense. But whatever. Um, that thing caused the Bengals to lose. So I'm not gonna say that, but their offensive line caused them to lose because they couldn't protect Joe Burrow, and it came back to bite them in the end. But moving on from the game to the halftime show. Wow, what a great look for hip hop. That was an excellent halftime show. You had Dre, you had Snoop, you had Eminem, you had Kendrick Lamar, you had Mary J. Blige, you had 50 Cent making an appearance. That was a great halftime show. I really liked it. They performed their hits. And how about Eminem taking a knee, man? That was something. I really was impressed with Slim Shady for doing that. Right on to him. Right on, Slim Shady, from my hometown of Detroit. So right on to him. Um, Mary J did her thing. Snoop did his thing. I was glad to see him perform. I know he got some BS going on with these lawsuits of the alleged sexual trafficking and the alleged sexual assault. So him and Bishop Don Magic Juan, they're going through their legal thing. So more power to him. Um, wish him the best. Do I think they did it? I don't know. I wasn't there. All I know is that there needs to be proof. And I said this on my podcast on a few days ago. There needs to be proof. You cannot, convict somebody of anything without any proof. But then again, yes, you can because this is America and these are black men. So white women or anybody could just make up a story. Hey, he did it. Do you have any proof? No, I don't need any proof. Well, we just take your word for it. No, it doesn't work that way in the court of law and with our justice system because it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. I'm not saying that Snoop and Bishop Don Magic Juan did these things. I'm not saying they didn't do these things. I'm saying we don't know. There has to be proof. There has to be proof. Where are the police reports? Where are the evidence, the concrete evidence? Then you have a case. If not, move on and just go about your business because you just making you come off as making stuff up. I'm sorry, but there has to be proof. You have to have proof. We live. This justice system says you're innocent until proven guilty. Of course, we know as black people, and particularly black men, that doesn't go for them, but it goes for everybody else. But you're innocent until proven guilty. But other than that, yeah, I was glad to see Snoop perform. Glad to see Dre. A lot of people say it's about time to have hip hop perform at the Super Bowl, and I agree. It's about time. They should have been had Super Bowl performances with hip hop. I mean, it should have been. However, I'm not going to say that this was the greatest halftime show. No, I'm not going to go out there and say that. The greatest was Prince in 2007, 15 years ago, when it was they were playing in Miami and the rain was coming down and the rain was purple colored. That was a great halftime show. Great, great halftime show. That was the greatest. Then in '93, hmm, at the LA Coliseum with the Bills and Cowboys, MJ's performance, the late great Michael Jackson, the late great Prince had the best performance in Miami, and then the late great Michael Jackson, the king of pop, MJ, had a great performance at the LA Coliseum. Or it wasn't at the LA Coliseum. Excuse me. I think it was at the Rose Bowl. What LA area? Pasadena. I think that was at the Rose Bowl when the Cowboys and Bills met in the '92 season in the Super Bowl was in January '93. Believe that was in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. Yeah, I think it was. Great performance by MJ. So Prince in Miami at Pro Player Stadium, MJ at the Rose Bowl in '93, and then the performance we saw yesterday. So that was number three. Those are the top three. Prince, MJ, and then the performance by Snoop, Dre, Mary J, Eminem, and Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent appeared. So that was number three. So yesterday's would be the third greatest, as far as I'm concerned. The greatest being Prince, the late great, the man himself, Prince. Rest in peace. MJ, rest in peace. So those two are the top two, and then yesterday's come in at number three. So moving on from that, the commercials. Yeah, some good commercials. My favorite one probably would be the one with the Sopranos, the Chevrolet commercial with the young lady that played Meadow Soprano when she was driving from New York, taking the Jersey Turnpike like her dad did on when the in the opening credits of The Sopranos. She went through the tunnel and she took the same path he did, and then she stopped at I think it was a gas station or parking lot, whatever she stopped, and she met up with her brother, the guy that played her brother, AJ Soprano, Anthony Jr. She met up with him and they embraced. You know, they embraced and looked like they kind of got emotional there. That was um that was my favorite commercial because I'm a big fan of The Sopranos. So my bias, I like that commercial. That was my favorite one. Of course, the Doritos commercial. Doritos, man, they come up with some great commercials. You know, they did it again. And then Coinbase, yes, they came up with some great commercials. Um, they really hit it off the park with their commercial with the scan code. And then Rocket Mortgage. Their headquarters are in my hometown of Detroit with the whole Barbie dollhouse thing and the Castle Grayskull He-Man. That was something. That was cool. That was real cool. I like that one too. But my favorite one was the Sopranos one with the Chevrolet. That was a good one. Oh, and then there was one with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Selma Hayek. That one was good too. Arnold Schwarzenegger was Zeus. Yeah, that was cool. And then the one with LeBron with the older LeBron now talking to teenage LeBron. That was a good one. That was a good one. I like that one too. But yeah, the Sopranos one was probably my favorite because you know I'm a big fan of the TV show The Sopranos. But yeah, I'm gonna say that was my probably the Sopranos one, the older LeBron talking to the younger LeBron, and then the Rocket Mortgage one and the Coinbase. Those are my four favorite commercials. So yeah. So well, like I said, they got paid. They got paid big time. So a lot of money was spent on those commercials, billions of dollars for a 20-second ad, 30-second ad. It's crazy, man. Money was just flying across the screen yesterday. And that's good, you know. Depending, you know, that's a that's advertisement. That's the world we live in. Promotion, promotion, promotion. Gotta promote your brand, which is what I'm trying to do with my company with these podcasts and videos. I'm learning as I go along because I haven't been doing it for that long, less than a year or so. Just bear with me. And please, I need y'all support. I always say that. I need y'all love and support. So, with that being said, please, 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 please smash that like button down. Smash it down. Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. We don't have to agree, but let's disagree without being disagreeable, even when it comes to topics such as this. Let's be, let's disagree without being disagreeable. Let's respect each other's opinions. That's something that we need in today's day and age. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. Our brother needs your love and support. So please subscribe to the channel. Please support my podcast. And like I said, smash that like button down and drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. I'd like to know how y'all, feel about the halftime show. Is it your favorite? Or is MJ's performance your favorite? Or Prince? Or someone else, Maroon 5 maybe, or whomever. Drop your comments. Let me know what you think. What you think about the game, and the commercials. Which one was your favorite one? Let me know how you feel. In any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Um, Take my dog out. It's kind of cloudy here, a little cool. We've been having warm temperatures for the past 2 weeks. Now it's back to being a Bay Area day. Cloudy, foggy, and cool outside, but no rain. Funny. No rain. No rain at all. But in any event, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all take care. I love you much. God bless you. And thank you. Brother needs your love and support. And love you much. And y'all take care and have a great day. All right, and I'm out. Take care. Peace.